The red carpet experience. How fast can the one-stop process expedite investment licensing? Imagine this. You are holding a multi-$100 million investment project, and the only question you need to answer is, how long will it take before factory construction can begin? The answer in previous years was 6 to 9 months, waiting, appraising, and circulating dossiers through dozens of agencies. The answer in 2026 is 15 working days, even in Quang Ninh, just 24 hours. What has changed? That is the story we will dissect today. The legal revolution, from pre-clearance to post-audit. On March 1st, 2025, Investment Law number 143 of the year 2025, passed by the 15th National Assembly, officially took effect, and it overturned a principle that had existed for decades in Vietnamese administration. Previously, the state operated on a pre-clearance philosophy. Every risk had to be appraised and every dossier approved before enterprises were allowed to do anything. The result was an administrative maze, seeking opinions from the Department of Construction, the Department of Natural Resources and Environment, and the Fire Prevention and Fighting Police. Each agency was a gateway, and each gateway took several months. The 2025 law chose the opposite path, post-audit. Instead of prior appraisal, enterprises self-commit to complying with environmental, fire safety, and construction standards, then assume responsibility during operation. The state conducts inspections afterward, and in case of violations, the consequences are severe: project suspension and a total loss of infrastructure investment capital. This is not merely a procedural change, it is a shift in governance philosophy. The Green Channel Engine. How do Article 28 and the 15-day mechanism work? The centerpiece of this reform lies in Article 28, which regulates special investment procedures. Let's call it the Green Channel. This is a priority lane exclusively for high-tech, innovation, and semiconductor manufacturing projects, located within industrial parks, export processing zones, and digital technology zones with clearly defined boundaries. Through the Green Channel, investors are not required to apply for an environmental impact assessment report. They simply submit a self-compliance commitment. No construction permit is needed, just a notification of commencement. Prior fire prevention and fighting appraisal is bypassed. A commitment to meet the standards is sufficient to begin. The entire dossier is submitted to a single focal point, the Industrial Park Management Board. They receive, evaluate, and issue the investment registration certificate within a maximum of 15 working days. Compared to the region, Malaysia takes 7 to 10 days, Thailand takes 10 to 12 days, Singapore takes 3 to 5 days. Vietnam, equipped with the Green Channel, is approaching the strategic competitive zone. Empirical evidence, records beyond paper. But do these numbers only exist on paper? Look at Quang Ninh, the leading locality in the excellent tier of the Provincial Competitiveness Index (PCI) in 2025. Take the Than Cong Viet Hung Automobile Complex project, covering a scale of 300 hectares. The Economic Zone Management Board completed the issuance of the investment registration certificate in under 24 hours from the receipt of the full dossier. Exactly 4 days later, the project broke ground for construction. Prior to this, for Jinko Solar Group, the world's largest solar panel manufacturer, Quang Ninh also processed the Jinko 2 project, valued at $365.6 million in just 4 days upon receiving the dossier. From the province's approval to the printing of the certificate, only 1 working day, which is 4 days ahead of the expedited regulation. Core message and forecast. Vietnam's disbursed FDI capital in 2025 reached $27.62 billion, a 5-year record. 88% of European enterprises are optimistic about the business environment for the period from 2026 to 2030. These figures do not stem from luck. They stem from a courageous decision, betting on speed, relinquishing pre-approval control in exchange for genuine competitiveness. But this is merely the first half of the story. It is forecast that by 2027 and 2028, as the post-audit cycle operates decisively, projects failing to comply with environmental and construction commitments will have their licenses revoked. The FDI market will self-purify. The ultimate lesson: the red carpet is not an act of coddling. It is the pressure of national competitiveness, and Vietnam is racing ahead.